All right, everybody, welcome back. North by God, Carolina Apple Drains. We're here, we're finished with this job. So what we've done, we've installed a dual French drain with a solid drain. We've caught five downspouts, and we've run that into a solid tube, and then we've also dug a pretty long French drain. So that way, when the water from the roof will go off in the solid pipe, and all the surface water, some underneath water will collect in our French drain and get out to the dish. So let me walk you through this. So right down here is where our French drain starts. We've got a little T, and there's a little swale here. Little swale, comes along. We went under the fence right here. If you notice, there's a natural swale, so the water's just gonna kind of flow. And as that water flows into the swale, it's gonna seep into our French drain, which is wrapped with 6-ounce drainage fabric, non-woven geotextile, needle punched. And we've caught, Sarah can pan over, we caught these two drains, goes into a single drain, come down through our natural swale right here, so the water can come in. The customer requested, it's a great idea. We caught his air conditioning drain. So we trenched that, so there's not gonna be any more of that summertime water hanging around that unit. No more soupy mosquito stuff. It all comes down. We've got our French drain with our solid pipe wrapped with geotextile fabric with about 1 to 3 inch stone wrapped all the way around there to the top. So the French drain comes around to about right here. So what we've done here, we've used a Y fitting and connected it. Now, mind you, the whole time this is going downhill. I know it's hard for you to see in the camera, but it's going downhill the whole time. We use all our fancy electronics to make sure that it's shooting downhill at a proper slope. So that single pipe goes from around here right to about here. We've caught this drain, and this drain. There's 3 on the front. They all come along here and connect right there. They tee in. Now if you look, it goes all the way down to the end. We're going to walk on down there now. I am not a huge fan of catch basins because I don't want everything from the ground coming in here and seeping into our drain system. This is a really low spot. I don't know if you can tell the difference in color here, but this is saturated. The reason it's saturated, this is a little bowl. So all the water that used to collect up there came down here and it sets a little bowl. So all this is going to do is collect all the surface water, go straight into the drain. Now we purposely sloped this very steep. So if we get any grass or straw or anything down the road, that water is going to come through here and help rinse that out. Just flush it right down to the stove or to the ditch there. All right, so we're coming all down. Now we came down here. Yeah, we're just fluffing up a little bit. There's no water drainage issue here at all. Again, this is a single solid pipe surrounded by dirt. Comes around, drops right here. So as we get a rain, some of this little dust will wash away. And this is where the outfall is right here. So we have an open to daylight. Now I want to come back up in here and talk about and show you a couple things. We used our wonderful billy goat here. The billy goat does a great job. What you won't see on YouTube is the mess it makes when it's wet. I mean, that's what we work on. It's a mess. That's why you see all this, we seeded, then we put straw down. So if you can imagine, let's find a good spot here, Sarah. Well, we covered it up pretty good. We're walking. Oh, here's a good, we'll just use this spot right here. So if you can imagine, the billy goat does really good, but when you're cutting through mud, and there's hardly any root base here at all because it just stays so soaked, the oxygen can't get to the roots, so the grass can't grow. It just creates a mess. We put the sod back, but because we really like a nice finished job, we laid the seed, we laid the straw over the whole thing. The straw will decay, the seed will grow, and it's just gonna be a beautiful, beautiful, well-managed water system. All right, that's all we've got for today. This will finish this job up. I'll do a follow-up video here when we get a really nice rainstorm, and we'll follow up with that. Thank you.